it's Master Wong here. It's another beautiful day again. Today, I will go live here to the YouTube with interactive with you a bit when you watching food okay? So this particular live I'm going to talk to you about is a lot of question and also a lot of things that you asked me to put it on for you to helping you to do the live one, because as you know, we have so many lesson and video already on there. So this one will be the long live one and I will be interactive with you. Today theme is what self-defense technique do you apply when in this holiday season that you rely on to apply into the holiday season that you're in. As you know, Christmas coming up, and today is a Thursday, and live, everything is happening around the world. It's in a chaos. So we try to be interactive with each other here, talk about things, and two things in here when you watching full live here is important. One, if you came from different part of the country and stuff like that, comment below here and tell me where you come from and I will give you the shout out. And also the most important thing is comment here and ask me what is your question you want to ask me. Comment below here and I try to answer you, multitask, answer you on this. It's a lot more constructive when we go through this live video here. And the important thing is when I put up this message onto the YouTube, onto my community tab, a lot of you asking so many different lessons to put up, you know, on here. You got like defending get jujitsu, grappling, how to end the fight quickly and as possible. A lot of this, talking about a lot of this kind of thing, I will put the video up onto my training program, and you're learning the essence of it, the idea of it, as you apply into your day-to-day stuff, okay? Body language, talking about distance control, understanding all this scenario, the great opportunity for dealing with somebody very quickly, and also this movement that technique you want to ask me for, I will be putting it on as much as I can as each of the week as we progress through this, so it become easier. Some of you for women's self-defense, for lady over 50 for instance, all this stuff, and Wing Chun training and everything else. So on this lesson, live lesson, I will go through that to helping you. And the most important thing of all is comment underneath here and tell me what is it your question is. Okay, the more detail you give me, the better for me to answer you, to comment you back on that. Throughout this lesson, I will go through this as I am talking to you, because outside goddamn freezing and it's cold and weather changing a lot in UK. We're in UK now, changing a lot. So I apply this method here to helping you throughout this Christmas, and we can get more interactive to each other, and then that become a lot more better as we go forward. So first lesson I'm going to put on is a movement into my training program. One of the lesson I put it on there here is about how to end fight quickly. That somebody mentioned about that. How to end fight quickly. Now, how to end fight quickly. This is important. When we come back, we have a little bit talk about that. End fight quickly. Depend on situation. Depend on all sort of thing. Okay. So check it out and have a watching through this while I am here to multitask and comment at the same time to helping you through. Check it out. On this part here, I will go through you onto the movement, how to take someone out very quickly into the long range. This will give you the idea of how to go in to take someone out. This is important to understand in the three basic rules: surprise, speed, and violence of action, so you can able to deal with it. The second thing you need to understand is weapon of choice. I'm going to use a round kick, because this round kick goes straight to the nut. That will hurt them, to delay the time for me to put another movement on speed. Second weapon of choice, headbutt, shove right into there. And the third weapon of choice I'm going to use is going to put a knee on. So make sure I'm going to damage them properly. Let me show you here so you know exactly what to do. So the whole idea is basic classic setup that we're going to do. From here, bump head, headbutt coming in, and then knee straight away. So that knee have to come in to use to the hand to shove the knee coming in, to make sure you're going to get with him by follow the knee come up like this. Okay, so the movement of it is learn to understanding the body positioning. So when you came in, you're getting used to the body, hand here, and make sure you grab in the hand If you go in the headbutt like this, okay, and the elbow on the way, that will be come in before your head gonna shove it in. Why you cannot go in the grab that head like this? Because he already like this. You can't go like this up, and then he gonna smack you in the face right away. Then it's not enough surprise. That is no good. You cannot put enough violent action coming in. So the movement of it, gotta get used to. Come here, grab the hand, hit coming in by control, hit coming in, and then knee. Straight away, knee that, knee that, knee that. Keep them away, and keep knees that, keep them away. Anytime you got a problem, you can hear, and come knee again, come here, and knee again. Okay? So you can respond to that movement backward and forward quickly enough to be able to respond to the hand. So you don't let go of the hand at all. You just basically grab him tight and keep him in the places, and then go in and just basically assault, launch a full assault on him, and don't give them the chance to respond. And this is why it's learning to understand how to take someone out. It's got to be done very quick. That's why we're based in a 3 basic rule: surprise, speed, and violent action. So basically, when you come in now, okay, surprise, speed, violent action, like this coming in. Okay, so that all the time, soon you find the movement, you shove the head in again like that, and then knee, and then you can always like see, you can shove the face in like that. Drop your head down, the head coming like this. So the movement of your heart, you can't go like that. Okay, you got the head like this. So you grab hold like this in the movement, so they cannot see. Okay, so because he's going to grab me, I can control. Okay, this is important. So this is why you got to understanding is where you hold the hand. The hand, it played a very big role to keep in the way so they can't see. If he can't see, he cannot do anything to you. That's where the surprise is coming in, to make sure you surprise him by hurting him quickly, and then you put in a violent of action into him to make sure that he won't be able to stand up again. So let's go slowly with the movement there. Set the movement up, hand, control, head coming in here, grab, and then knee. Yeah, and knee, and knee. And make sure your knees flow in, knee, like this. Okay? So your knee and then your head coming in like this. Drop and then come back. Drop, then come back. Drop, and then come back. So your body learn to flow like this. To make sure when you got no more option, you cannot use, you can't let go of the hand, because you put a lot of action into the person, a lot of violence into someone. They're hurt. When they're hurt, they move very quickly. So you don't want them to move. You keep control of them. And then you just go in there and just shove your head in as you use them onto the face while you put a knee on. So the movement coming like that, it brings out a lot of effect to make sure you hurt them properly. So you're going to wind them down over and over again to make sure you use them. Let's go in again. So the basic length of this. Hand here, set it up. Okay, hand, control, knee here, knee, like that, to make sure you can hurt him. Control the head properly, okay, and control the elbow like this. That hand, if you're not in here to control, and if you try to let go, then it's so many things happening. Don't let go. Shove it in, and then knee, shove it in, knee. Okay, so you make sure the knee will come direct like that. That's straight to the neck, that's straight to the neck, straight to the face. All this movement coming in, he won't be able to stand up and do anything with you. So this is important. Let's go one slowly, one to get an idea. So the hand like this, feet coming into the nuts here, straight in here. This hand control and then shove it in right away. Feet come back, knee. Feet come back, knee. Feet come back. That's where your head like that already. That's where you go whoom, knee, whoom, knee, whoom, knee. Coming to able to hurt them. Okay, bring it up. That's important to understanding how to go in longer range, keep them a distance, straight away smack him into the nut, and then go in to do all the movements that you need very quickly. Basic rule: surprise, speed, and violent of action to make sure you hurt them. Spend some time to practice. I will see you on the next lesson. Now, loads of you are asking different comment here. Welcome back. And I try to comment as much as I can. The better detail you give me, the better easy for me to read and answer you on your comment. So from this comment, it's a lot more easier. Why we're doing this way is because you can read back. It's relate to you. Okay, this is important. This is why we're doing this particular, it relate to you. Because it relate to you, you read through your comment, it's become a better. And someone else's read that, it's a lot more easier for them to understand as well the situation, because your situation completely different to someone else's situation. Into the movement that I mentioned early, into the how to take someone out quickly. Now, take them out, it's all depend on the situation and what you do. It's all about positioning your body, learning where you are and what it need to be used. It's all about put your body in the right place, engage into the body language you're using, like you're talking about. You can using a lot of this element you mentioned. It come from one video. You got to identify what is it you're looking for, because it's applied to you. Okay, this is quite important. And when you learning that, now become constructive for helping you, because it's nobody, I won't be able to show you this movement specifically to showing you for you. You understand where I'm going? Because you're not here, you're not in front of me. Okay, I don't know your situation. If one situation can be varied, okay, so it's very, very important to understand that. And this is why I comment this way, to helping you to read and learn to understand. So if you got any question, comment here and I will be answer you easy and quickly for you to know, okay, while we interact with this. Now, another thing as well, you're talking about distance control is very important. I talk a lot about that already. Distance control when you engage in anything, especially in this holiday. A lot of people around distance control learn about the distance from you to your opponent. So you know where they are. Doesn't matter who are they, friend or foe. They shouldn't be in your personal space, okay? So check this video while I put up for you, while I'm there to respond to you on multitask. That's what martial art is, dealing with this. It's multitask, as well as answering, as well as dealing with you, okay? And if you like this whole thing here, give me some like, some love and some share, so I can able to helping you more as well as we move forward with this. Check it out. Use this hand and then get used to this easier to have both hands. Like I can see the leg, okay? We walk in, I can see it, okay? My hand, my hand, I have to move it back. Difficult hand like this, across. So when your hand here, then it's easier, and then you can follow. On this part here, I'll go forward you onto the basic, onto the combat ready positioning, so you can able to attack and defend yourself when you're using the self-defense in this situation. The most important thing is learn to understand about distance between you and your enemy. This whole training is all about your enemy. So when you're understanding this, you need to know exactly what you need to be ready to able to deal with it. Let me show you here so you know exactly what to do. When you stand or confront, you need to make sure your arm reach, okay? Basically from here. If you can hit, I can see it. If you kick, I can see it. That's the most important thing, okay? Now, if you can understand this, positioning your body, then you can understand it. You talk with somebody around about here, positioning, okay? So when you attack somebody in the leg, then I either stop that, or I'm using that side, or kick again, I go like this, or I go like this. Have to be in this reach. If you punch me, I will come in like this, I will come like this. So if you've got a problem with somebody and you're not sure, your standing have to be like this, not like this straight in. If you're going to go back to the straight to the nut now, it's going to be difficult for me to defend. You can deflect like this, but it's going to be difficult to deflect them. So the best thing to do is stand with somebody. Got a problem with somebody, you stand like this, but more onto the side. So if you walk into me, I can see it, the leg. Okay, if you walk in, I can see it. Okay, if you punch, I can find the hand. I can find the hand. So that's one positioning to need to understanding. First positioning. So first positioning, the understand is the reach between me and him. And if you kick, I can see the line. I can see the line. That's the important thing. If you round kick coming higher, then I can see the line. I can see a line. I can use the same hand position like this, okay? And if you punch coming in, I can see the hand, I can see the hand. That's important when I'm here, okay? If I get in close to him, so come closer. If I about here, talking to him about here, when he's punching, then my hand, I have to move it back. Difficult for him to kick me from here, okay? Because it's not enough movement for him to able to attack from that range. So all you got to do is to reach your leg up like this to defend, okay? Or kick, I lift my leg up like defend. But mostly, if you're on this position, when you punch, you use your hand like this. So move yourself back to in line for this kind of movement, okay? That's the basic hand positioning into this position, okay? When you're walking, you need to understanding. When you're here, when you punch, you get used to this hand, and then get used to this easier to have both hands like this across. So when your hand here, then it's easier, and then you can follow a lot more easier when it starts to work. Okay, thank you. That's the basic idea of the first position on the hand. So when you're walking, you get in to understand and play around with it. So to get in a comfortable position, spend some time to practice. I will see you on the next lesson. Back again on this busy drinking my nice tea here. And comment in and tell me, do I talk a little bit too fast? Because sometimes I try to catch up on certain things, especially on the training side as well. When you're talking too fast, some of you won't understand me. This is again the reason why I try to comment to you, so you can understand it easier. Because if you don't understand English that well, yeah, that translate that into the text on here on the message, it's come easier for you to understand me. Because the problem is, when I talk to you, this is in a one dimension, okay? Because I don't know what is that you asking sometimes. I guessing what you're asking. So I try to tell you in a, not a specific way, but in a sort of like the ways that trying to fit in everyone. Because so many people listening. So in this conversation, I try to dealing with the main stuff that I try to present to you and show you, and also active movement techniques that I put in here to helping you to learn. Because physical, anybody can learn and practice, and using the principle of it, okay, to helping you in your situation. If you want to be more specific and asking me certain thing specifically, or certain thing you need to ask me, two ways to do it. One, if you don't want people to, as you know, in a comment, I've written not long, very short, because in the comment of the message, because you're not going to spend that much time. Most of the comment I provide for you is short and nicely digest as well, not too technical, okay? If you want to more technical stuff and know more about your situation, then go to our website and message me. Okay, from my website, message me, and that way become easier for me to answer you, because that way nobody can hear them, nobody can see it. It's only for you, so become easier. So that's the best way to communicate. Okay, I only can tell you so much, because a lot of time I'm dealing with Facebook. The same people have a lot of personal stuff that you don't want to tell everyone about it. You know, some of you love to tell people everything about yourself. So especially online, on this message and on this comment, asking me things about that need to be asked me. Anything personal, anything you want to know, then go to our website, masterwong.tv. Underneath the video is the link there, and then message me. That way I will able to answer you better. Okay, now on this one here, I want to address this especially for women. If you got a lot of women in this on my channel here, then comment and let me know. Then I can provide some training stuff or tip to helping you especially. And some of one of you asked me about, can you provide some self-defense for the woman over 50? Now we don't self-defense for lady over 50. It doesn't really matter how old you are. You're learning the principle and you are adapting your ability to the movement. Okay, so you have to modify certain movement or certain technique which talk to you about, and then you modify to fit in your framework, your body, your framework, the movement. It's go back to the very, very important rule. The rule is how fit you are, how strong you are, and what your current at the moment of your flexibility, also the thing like that. And what you do is you apply the technique that we are talking about on the training, on the movement, into you, okay? Because it's not no technique for over 50, no technique over 12-year-old, no technique. It's not such thing as that. It's the principle of all the training. That's what when I'm teaching, it's a principle and apply to it, okay? I hope you understand that. So here is the lesson for you, and men can learn at the same time on this. Man and woman, it may no different. No agenda here. You can learn same principle. Check it out. While reply to your comment. Huh? I've been looking for you. Where did you been? Huh? Okay. Sometimes you might get in this situation here into maybe you're out drinking, your husband looking for you, your boyfriend looking for you, or somebody, no idea, they're looking for you and hurt you to do this kind of thing, grab onto your throat. Now, this is a lot of times you don't want to hurt you, but they just want to hurt you. So the most important thing learn to understanding is a couple of things. if they're gonna push you in here, you gotta learn how to brace, because it's how dangerous this is. Because if your head, if your head and straight like this, when you push, that straight away crack your head open without do anything. You're in trouble straight away. So the most important thing is when you push, you grab your hand like this bit more, like this, and curve your back so you brace. See your brace, okay? So you don't get hurt straight away from here when it coming like this. Okay? You brace first. And when you brace, you drop your chin down already. That setup, if I go like this, that don't go into your throat right away, okay? This is important. Put your head up. If you like this, it don't matter. Grab the hand and do the same technique. It's not gonna do anything because that is already stuck and that's on your throat. That means you only got a few seconds, you pass out. So all this is have to be happen conjunction with the movement. It's got to be in one hit. So back here again. When you push your brace, as you're acting that a brace onto your body, that don't hit into your head here. Your chin is dropped down already. Okay. Soon they grab you like this on the throat like this, you still got jump to survive, and you play naive, said oh scared like this. So even myself, for instance, a man don't want to grab you too hard like that. So I thought you're gonna hurt her. Okay, I was thinking I'm gonna hurt her, but she just play along because you can't get hurt because the chin, come the chin down, the chin right down here is you can't try to grab her like this. Okay, so this hand is to support, and then another hand come across to the head and made a quick twist. That's that move, and soon that move, longest weapon first. So boom like that, and then you knock it out. Now, your husband, your boyfriend, the pimp, who care? Doesn't matter. You hurt him first because he tried to strangle you. This is called serious assault. And then you move. Okay, this is important. Move quickly and sort it out from there because it's no time for that. Because if he act like this, need to teach him a lesson quickly. So back one more again. Basic rule, learn to understand it is brace. When you do this, chin drop down, hand here to support. Sometimes when you put your hand back, sometimes if you lose it up a little bit already, if you want to get away quick, you can elbow, bam. You can hard elbow come in, boom, that will release, break that hand by turn, and now you repeat the same longest weapon. That longest weapon come along when you are away in this. It's difficult to grab. If you know he can get hurt, he grab, he kick, boom. As you've been practiced through this as a fitness kickboxing side, you have a very good leg. You have to using the longest weapon first. In this situation and this scenario, you got no choice but using this close weapon. Close weapon is here. Okay, this is close weapon. If that loose, that's a close weapon. Okay, now you can't turn around and poke into the eye. If you move, I grab tight. Poke in the eye, it's not gonna able to. And if you do poke me in the eye, it's not gonna hurt that much. I will grab your tie, I'm gonna hit you, I'm gonna do all sort of things. So try to make sure you're gonna play naive, like, oh, don't hurt me like this. Go, and then turn, and then elbow can be, and then can be that. Because all you consider of it get away safe for your own safety. Your own safety must come first. Okay, this is very important. So come back one more. So the safety of yourself. So the whole idea is like this. Turn, and then twist, and then attack, and then quickly deal with that. So this is important. Okay, think of that. So when you understand this basic thing, then become a lot more easier for when you start to work with it. So when you got any problem with this, onto the WuDe side, asking me, and I will be right here to helping you to answer all your question on this situation here. Sometimes may be different because the way you move, sometimes be different because you can't get away. All this thing will come up as you've been practice. Soon you find trouble with this thing, ask, and I will be there to help you. Spend some time to practice. I will see you on the next lesson. I hope you like the self-defense bit. As you know, this self-defense movement I put up a while ago on our woman's self-defense, okay? While I'm answering some of you back now. Some of the question is quite complicated and certain things that people just write anything, you think I can read them. A lot of things you have to realize is if you're going to write some stuff on the comment, make sure that I can read them because my English is limited, okay? So you have to make sure that you written clearly so I can able to read them well and I can answer you properly. If you can't read them properly well, then I won't be able to answer you. Even though I'm the master, I still can't not telepathically can do that on that, okay? So some of you asking me on this message that I put up onto the community about what's it you like to do. A lot of you ask about Tai Chi, Chi Sao and stuff like that. And what is it Tai Chi Sao is? And also the basic blocking. We'll come up to that afterward, the blocking. So onto the Chi Sao side, sticky hand side, I'm not going to talk to you about how to do in the movement because it's a long process, and it's what you want to learn about the Chi Sao is the principle, the idea that you can apply the Chi Sao into your day-to-day life, into self-defense, into street, into training, into all sort of things. You apply the principle to it. That's what important thing about it, okay? So learn the aspect of it, not the specific movement is applied to, not specific movement, the particular idea, the principle into your situation, because your hand can be differently. You have to realize in training the specific movement because the person know how to do in the Chi Sao with you. So you work very specific in the hand. But when you apply them into your day-to-day to the someone into self-defense, they not have the hand in the Chi Sao people. This is what people misunderstanding, yeah? So because of that, you make your movement won't work. No, won't work, you said. It's not about working or not. It's about you have to make the movement work for you. And this is why I mentioned same thing in the comment. I don't randomly talk to you here. You got to do this way, okay? I have to answer you for when you're commenting. So your situation is very differently to other people's situation. So you apply differently. The principle, the same method. And I always in the comment mention about the book that I've written to read, to learn, because it's all about learning yourself, to enrich yourself, okay? So here is a Chi Sao, a bit of Chi Sao onto the things I'm talking about, and I'll see you in a minute while I'm busy here to multitask, comment at the same time, and have a beautiful tea. Check it out. On this part here, somebody asking me, how they gonna use in the Chi Sao into the street fight? Now we're in the street here, and somebody come along, and then you're gonna fight with you and you Chi Sao on them. This is the big problem. So this is why you got to learn to understand that Chi Sao is a time and a place for it. So let me give you an example. Let me you, Jim. So when we do it, for instance, this is how you normally do Chi Sao, okay? So how do you understanding in a street fight you're going to use this kind of thing? You don't do this kind of thing into the street fight. So sometimes might be come and punch me, and at this kind of movement, my hand is already in line. That represent the Chi Sao position. For instance, jab cross, for instance, that can be represent the Chi Sao position. Okay, so same thing, represent this kind of movement on Chi Sao position. So a lot of time you got to understanding is it's not that you're using it, you're using the Chi Sao without knowing you're using Chi Sao. So jab cross attacking, so that can be the Chi Sao coming in. So the hand control like this, that can be Chi Sao coming in. Hand into the shoulder, that can be so hook me come along, so that can be Chi Sao coming in. So it's the same. We go like this because we two hand outside. Okay, that can be Chi Sao used. Jab cross, for instance, that can be the one hand in, one hand out. So you're doing this kind of movement or this kind of movement. So I wrap the arm like this. But instead of like this kind of movement, I slightly on the side here so I can control and move. Because a lot of time it's not about how you use it, it's when you use it. So attack come along, so maybe come in this kind of movement like this kind of movement. That can be the practice, learn the feeling and Chi Sao control the person. Okay, like arm control, body control in line. But this kind of thing here, what is it got to do with this? Okay, this is a big problem. This is why when people practice a lot of this, but when they start to come along and then they try to do this kind of movement to the person, how the fuck you gonna do it? You're gonna have a big problem. So how you gonna use mainly Chi Sao in the self-defense or the street fight is about learning the feeling of energy of the person. So when learning to control, attack, I control here. So hook come along, I in the Chi Sao position, see? I can attack him, I can control him both hands, I can headbutt him, I can control him. I always in control in the Chi Sao hand position to be able to move, to control him, to move him, to lock him, to choke him. All this I can use it as a Chi Sao position as I'm sticking with him and control him. Okay, very basic and simple movement. So when you're working, you got to understanding the purpose of it, of thing. When you do the movement, the purpose of the line of it. Okay, so on it. So reality tell me in a street fight, you use Chi Sao. Well, of course you're going to use it in a certain way, but not the way you're going to use it, the way you train. Now this is why I say all the time before, It's when you train on something and use it that way is the big problem. You have to train to understanding the basic, and then when you use it, it's completely different thing. Because when you use it, depend on your enemy. Your enemy don't do chi sao, so you don't stand there. Hold on, let me do chi sao with you. You're gonna get fucked up. So if you like this kind of thing and you want me to answer you straight to the point and then tell you what it's supposed to be, then comment underneath, ask me what you want to know, and then I will be there. I will tell you and I talk to you. I know bullshit on you before other instructor out there talking shit to you about, oh yeah, cheese out for fighting and all this bollocks crap. So if you like it, subscribe to me here or take in a course on all this, practice and understand about fighting so you know all about it. Otherwise, I will see you on the next lesson before your instructor talks shit to you. Now welcome back on this bit here that you're watching just now onto the cheese outside now. You can see the idea now. When I'm done this kind of video, I try not to be very, that's where you see the mixture of video. Some videos that I put on there on YouTube especially, is a lot of fun, a lot of talk about, especially the other one you're watching into the how to take people out quick, for instance, the movement. It's more into the course, so I don't have fun, have joke about it, because you already go through all that in the YouTube already, okay? Or Facebook, or my Instagram, all that already. I put that all on there already, that we have fun. And when I go to seriously training, it's gonna be serious. So I gotta be very serious with you on certain things. So when you're watching some of my video, some video is very serious. I'm talking about it, this is what you need to do, this is what you need to do. Because you are investing time for training and you need to be serious, okay? On YouTube, I have to teach you through this way. If I'm too serious, you're not going to take it fun, take it well. Because it's like what you're there to serious about, because I don't know who you're dealing with, okay? So it's very, very specifically when I'm talking to you about this. Same thing the way I do in comment. When I'm talking to you through the cheese out, you do this way and you do that way and you did this way. It won't make sense to all of you. Okay, because it's not specifically for you. Okay, so this is what you need to get through your mind. Now, when you're getting learning the particular cheese out there, some of you asking about blocking. Now, the blocking video I put in some up already. I put this one up again to helping you to learn. In the blocking covering, especially depend what is it you're doing and what sort of training you're doing. The principle remain the same. You cover your face, you cover your organ, you cover all part of the body. Because of onto the training side on the video onto YouTube sometime when I put a video up, I cannot cover everything. Okay, this is the impossible. It's not able to cover everything. I give you the idea of the movement and then show you, and you apply them into your situation. A lot of this situation like this is student training onto the program. Then they ask me specific question on their knee, and then they're training for that particular thing. Then I will be able to help you a lot more easier. Okay, so you're asking about blocking, basic cover, and basic stuff like that. Here is the video for you, and watching through this, and then I will be interactive with you all that, because doing live video like this is difficult. We can't try to pack everything in, try to put everything in. This is why we try to do it this way to helping you at a minute. It's different kind of style. And later on, I will be doing a lot of live that you can train with me. And then afterward, we do the discussion using Zoom, discussion like this. And you're asking question face to face like this. You're asking question, and then I answer you, and I demonstrate with you on that. And then I send you some homework to do, to practice at home or practice on your own. So that way you can learn things a lot more better, because a lot of time it's not just about learning, it's about applying what you're learning to the situation. Okay, I hope you understand what I'm talking about. Okay, that become a lot more easier. So here, while I'm busy to multitask, that's what martial art is. Martial art is learning to apply yourself in the situation awareness, and also able to do multitask, because you got so many things coming in left, right, and center. Check it out, and I'll speak to you in a second while I'm busy doing comment for you. Will change your body, will feel the hand. The body come and then learn to using the hand. As for this hand here, that is already finished. Defend it. As you defend it, because you're gonna use.
everyone, it's Master Wong here. It's another day for the Wing Chun training for waking the inner warrior in you. Do you see the movement you're gonna train today? Today, we're gonna talk about how to dealing with the hook. As you know, we already in March already, nearly moved to April. So it got 2 more weeks left and we move into April now. So this year it gone so quick. So some of you haven't been practice the basic movements that I've showed you throughout the week. The punching last week, the palming and kicking, body positioning. All this have to be learned and apply them into this today lesson, because if you're not, your body not in line, it can be difficult for you to use them. So let's check out the movement and then we're going to talk more about that. See the hand, the body coming in, the hand will be full the movement. The line of it needs to keep the hand like this. Hand. So the basic of this, let's break it down slowly. When you get used of this hand, when he coming, he won't have a lot of, see the hand when he came in? Might see that it's not coming in to here. Now of course if that's straight coming in, you see? So your hand is covered. Now certainly if I hook, uppercut coming here and hook coming in, you see my body will changing quickly. That I don't want you this, so let's just see the idea. But if you use both hands on the line of it, see, and hook this side, see, I will crush it in right away, and this hand is really inside him. So on this training mainly about not punching, it's very dangerous. Breaking hand, breaking hand, breaking hand, breaking hand. Yeah? I haven't used any of my weapon yet. Remember, all my weapon haven't used yet. So remember this movement here. When you are learning this hand, see, you're following the movement. Oh, I can do one to give him a jump. I come in, I already done my movement. So the basic of this don't punching on the street is because if you do punching, the fist will land. If I block like this and he coming in and he hook and the uppercut now I'm gonna have a problem. You see what I mean? Because you don't have the fully cover. But when you blocking this hand, the first, the second, the third, it's like now it's like, you don't know which one is coming in or how he coming to hurt you. So to learn to understanding all this movement and close him down, you get the basic of it. So the basic of this is learn to have this hand and close him down and get into the position of the line here. If you give him the distance, it can be get your hand in line. See? Get your hand in line and here positioning. Now remember how this movement works like this. If you do it in line and here, see, I already coming to attack after my movement coming in. Okay? Soon he uppercut. It's already set up. See, set up. Now, if you haven't got the uppercut, if you haven't got this hand here, that is already finished. Now, you can see each of the movement, you coming in a lot of time into this training onto the Wing Chun side. The hand is out there on this movement here. As you get into the close quarter, it's very difficult to put your hand out. You don't know when they attack you. They punch you like this, or they come and hook you like this. You don't know. Because you don't know, it has to be the hand get to be closer to your face and then learn to using the hand. As last week we told the palm. Palm is important because palm is like paxile. It can stopping the hook coming in if it into the forearm here, or you come in to attack the arm to stop and then using this to defending the hook coming in. While you're doing that, then it's easier for you to respond to all different movements. Here all the time. You see my hand? Sooner here, all the time. I will missing now, I will follow up. Like I mentioned before, a lot of this movement here is a lot to do with your body position. As your hand coming in, you have to move toward the person. As this hand coming here, you move toward them. Because you need to attack them, not just blocking the hand. Okay, because your weapon is here. When you have this, it's easy for you to launching all different weapon into your body. This is why Wing Chun is used for close quarter and it's good because they're gonna awaken the inner warrior into you to make you exciting. So let's have a look at this again. In the weather, follow up already. You need to control him. Now, if you control him and try to hit, he will stop, or he might punch. Okay, but the problem is he might punch. It's less than here. He couldn't get knocked out. So when I'm here, you see, it's less for me, and now I'm gonna have a big one on here, knee to the groin, and now I'm gonna do my job. This is. Do you like that movement here as you go through? Because you can use them for many different things. Inside training your practice, it's important to understanding where the hand, understanding where they are, okay, each of the movement here, because your hand can defend that. As you understanding that, everything else will become easy. Some of you watching through this and haven't subscribed to me yet, make sure you're whacking the subscribe button right now. When I upload a new video, you will get the notification right away, so it's easier for you to practice, okay? If you've got any question on that, comment below here and I will be here to answer some of the questions. A lot of them movement you need to learn to practice the basic that I provide for you throughout this 30 lesson. Today's lesson is very easy for you to apply as you're watching through on the basic, the punch, the palm, and position your body. As you go through the defending the hook, you will able to understand that a lot more easier, then become more movement for you, more tool for you, the basic of learning the hand or punch as you're defending, because you're gonna use to do all that. Handling this line here. Now I control, I can understand that, okay? Because if you hook with this side, it's cover. The elbow will be landing to here to be able to break that, elbow into here, grab the head, I can headbutt him, I can knee, I can keep him away. On this kind of movement, I can move, I can punch, I can slap him down the ground. Okay, it's many things you'll be able to do when you counter that movement. So you see the idea of each of the movement. Practice the basic, learn to understanding the footwork, learn to understanding where your hand is, learn to understand all this basic movement here to apply them. As you apply them, you need to go closer in to your opponent to be able to do all the movement that you need to do, okay? All this training here is available onto our website as well, so you can learn them, all the movement, and join them together to become functional for you. Otherwise, practice, and you got any question, comment below here and I will be there to answer you. And keep practice, keep learning. Next week, we can talk a lot about the headlock, like someone lock your head, how you can apply the movement in to control them. Again, it goes back to the basic principle, positioning and control the movement, so you can apply all the movement that you've been practiced from the basic into end to make it work for you. Because if you don't apply that into end, it can be very difficult, okay? So keep practice, keep learning, and keep training. We already nearly finished March now, nearly gone. So April come up very soon. So get moving, get ready, and get exciting. And I will see you next week for dealing with the headlock.
Now, welcome back. Now, some of you, as you see, I love to have all of you share, like, and love. Give me some thumb up and stuff like that onto my live video here. If you like this kind of live video like this, I would do often one a week. Before I do one a week, I would have like this sort of information I put onto the community, what sort of thing you like to do. So I try to cover them as much as I can, because everything needs preparation beforehand to get things organized for you to do that. And this is again new. I haven't go live for a while, and this is new for me. So I just got to learn to apply and adapt to it, and helping you a lot more better as you go through new year. Over the new year, you will see more of this. I will have two kinds of video put it up. One of them is more like short, like we done short, answer some movement, and also some video I put up for short as well as long form video. This long form video, hour long. So you engage with it more. This kind of video is more building the knowing from you to me. So when you come to train with me, you decide to come to train with me, or decide to come to doing one of my trip, or decide to go into doing something with me, Okay, you start to understand me a bit more on how I operate and how I work, so become a lot more better for it. Okay, so if you like this kind of stuff, come in here, let me know, and I will continue to go through like this throughout Christmas and throughout next year as we go through. We'll cover a lot of different things. As you know, I cover a few things. Self-defense, that's why you got a Master Wong 101 in there, cover all the things to self-defense. Each of the training I do, they all provide you with book. Like I mentioned on this, you haven't seen, I mentioned a lot on the comment as well. Read a book, and this is why I talk about read the book. This book is really about my life story, okay, about myself, childhood. So from this book, when you read this, you have to understanding is how I am talk to you like this, or what I'm talking to you about is based on my childhood. Okay, so have a read about this so you can get to understand me a bit more, then become easier for us to doing things. Okay, the world we live in is in a chaos, and this again mentioned that is on Amazon and on this book here. And the clothes again, you can get them to wear because I got the link underneath this for you to check it out, all my merchandise, and check out my courses on my website as well. So go through this live. This is what we're going to talk about a lot in here, and getting more interactive with you, more fun, more interesting. That way, if you want to ask me anything, like some of you ask me a lot of personal stuff on my website, message me, and I'm helping you to answer. Whatever you want to ask me, I try to coaching you through, because that's another part of my teaching is coaching. I'm coaching a lot of people in 3 things in life: health, wealth, and relationship. Without health, useless. Without making money to use, that's again problem. Okay, without good relationship for yourself and other, it's not a big problem. I'm dealing with a lot of that in my day-to-day work. Okay, this martial art that I put up to YouTube and Facebook and training and stuff that here, it's just helping you to get to know me a little bit more better, and that way I can implement this training that I learned from my childhood, from all my skill throughout the year, embedded into your day-to-day life. They become a lot more better, and it's a lot more constructive for your life, because not every day somebody gonna hit you, punch you, and smack you in the face. It's not gonna happen like that. Okay, it's what you learn in the martial art that can helping you into your day-to-day life. That is more important than anything. That's why coaching is the key. A lot of time it's not about who better, who can do the punching, who can do it's useless in this today world. You're using the mindset, the principle, the tactical. That's why when you read 2 of my book, the first one is this one here. Okay, it's my life story. The other one called The Event That Changed Everything. The tactical, the mindset of it, that will helping you to navigate through this journey we're in. This is very important to understand that. Okay, so today have a beautiful one, and all the comment and everything, I love that you like it. And also, if anything you want to ask me, and I will start to put a post up similar to this. If you want to ask a question about it or what need to be add on next live video, that will probably on a Thursday or Sunday. 2 of the day I'm probably gonna upload Tuesday, Thursday, and Sunday, so that way you can get to interactive with me. In the meantime, you got problem with question you want to ask me about, 3 things if you want to ask me about things, okay, health, wealth, relationship, then 3 basic things, and martial art training and fitness training and nutrition and stuff like that, then message me. Anything you want to ask me to do some brain surgeon and all this stuff, don't ask me. I don't know anything about brain surgeon and stuff like that, okay? So health, wealth, and relationship, them 3 things ask me about. I already had to answer the question. And also, if you want to ask me about martial art, fitness, self-defense, eating, everything to do with that kind of thing, then I'm the man for you, yeah? Ask me and I will be here to answer the question for you, okay? And that's what it's all about. Check it out and have a beautiful day today, and I'll see you on to next live video, and share them out on this video here. Master Wong here, have a beautiful one, and try to keep it onto our community as well at our the reel. You know, I put up daily reel. I will put up daily reel with more on that as well, to just to try to communicate with you all as well, okay? Anything you want to ask me, comment below here, and I'll speak to you all later. Have a beautiful one, and out. everyone, it's Master Wong here. It's another beautiful day again. Today, I will go live here to the YouTube with interactive with you a bit when you watching footage, okay? So this particular live I'm gonna talk to you about is a lot of question and also a lot of things that you asked me to put it on for you to helping you to do the live one, because as you know, we have so many lesson and video already on there. So this one will be the long live one and I will be interactive with you. Today theme is what self-defense technique do you apply when in this holiday season that you rely on to apply into the holiday season that you in. As you know, Christmas coming